Hey guys. So before we got into this video, I kind of wanted to just chat with you guys about my journey with makeup. If you've watched my videos in the past, I had a lot of makeup and I found myself actually purchasing a lot of makeup and using makeup as a way for me to change who I was and cover up kind of my personality and just really trying to be someone that I wasn't. I watched these girls on YouTube and I wanted to be one of those girls that did their makeup every single day, full face, looked beautiful at every angle, and I realized quickly that that was not who I was. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love doing my makeup and just having fun with it, experimenting with different products and stuff, and I still do, but as my life got a lot busier, once I met Francis and I had to divvy my time up between work and relationships and friends and family and stuff, I realized that all of that stuff was a lot more important to me than makeup. So unfortunately, makeup did take a spot on the back burner for me, and that ultimately led me to this decision, which when I say this decision, I mean getting rid of over half of my makeup. If you haven't gone and seen that video, I will link it down below, but I did a makeup declutter, and this is what I ended up with in the end. I actually had another reason for this decision, and that was my relationship with Francis. The moment we started dating, he actually told me multiple times that I didn't need makeup, I was beautiful just the way I was, and that he preferred me actually without makeup. And as we continued our relationship, I just felt so comfortable, and with him always telling me I was beautiful, it just made me feel amazing, and it made me feel like, no, Jenna, you don't need to put on makeup just to go over to the post office or to go grocery shopping. Like, you're beautiful just the way you are. So thank you, Francis, if you're watching this, for making me feel like I am beautiful just the way I am. And also a big thank you to you guys for taking the time to listen to this first part of the video. I know you came for a makeup collection, so we're gonna get right into that, but I just wanted to remind you guys that you are perfect the way you are. You don't need to use makeup so much to cover up who you are, but more to express who you are. So just remember that, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing my makeup collection. So let's get into it. Hey guys, it is Jenna, what is up, and welcome back to my channel. Today, you guys already know, we are doing a full makeup collection video. I'm going to show you guys all of my makeup that I decided to keep. If you haven't seen my other video where I actually decluttered my makeup, I got rid of probably a good 2/3 of my makeup, a little bit more than half of it. And I am so happy with this collection now. I love every single product. A lot of the people commented down below that once you actually pare down your collection and you don't have as much, you appreciate every product and just it means so much more to you, and that is so true. I look at this collection now and I'm so happy with all the products that I have, and I just appreciate it more. So yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys all of the amazing products that I decided to keep. If I decided to keep it, that means it's amazing, and you guys will be able to see that. So yeah, I did explain in my other video that I just in the past year and a half have just stopped wearing makeup every single day. And before this, you guys would have heard my little spiel. I wanted to make a little bit more of a emotional kind of heart-to-heart intro for this video, so you guys would have saw that. But yeah, all that is so true, and I just feel so much better about myself, and I'm not using makeup to cover myself up. I'm using makeup now to express myself and to just have fun. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to stop yapping and we are going to get right into this makeup collection video. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into it, shall we? Woo! Okay, so we are now in front of my makeup collection. Both of these, as well as this top part, is from Amazon. I'll have them linked down below. I believe this top part came with this section, and then this one came by itself, but they're both from the same company or brand, so I will link these down below. I'm going to try to do this kind of clip of the video in one take, so we'll see if that happens. But yes, I will link all of the things down below, and then pretty much everything that you see here is from Sephora. I actually don't think I kept pretty much any drugstore makeup. So if you are here for drugstore makeup, I apologize. There is none of that. But
I truly just kept the products that I loved the most, and obviously if you pay more for something, the quality is going to be better. So that is what I kept, and that's how I feel. So anyways, we're going to start with the top parts here. These are all of the palettes that I decided to keep. We do have one over here, which is the Tartlet palette from Tarte. That one I love, and it just fit perfectly in there, so I just kept it to there. And then the rest of them I'm just stacking here. I might end up getting a organizer, but honestly, I don't think I will. It's kind of a waste of money because they're perfectly fine here stacked like this. So we have the Modern Renaissance palette, the Soft Glam palette. Both of those are from Anastasia. And then we have the Kat Von D Monarch palette. This one has been in my collection for probably too long, but I absolutely love the colors, and it's one of my favorites. And then we have the original Naked palette, which again has been in my collection for way too long, but I love it. And eyeshadows I feel like really don't go bad. So that one I kept. I actually had all of the rest of the Naked palettes, but this was the one that I decided to keep. I was going to keep the Naked Heat palette. I still might. I actually haven't gotten rid of it yet, but we will see. And then the last palette here is the Born to Run palette from Urban Decay. This one is again one of my favorites. It just has a lot of beautiful colors, and I feel like I don't have any of those colors anywhere else, so I decided to keep that palette as well. Like I mentioned, I will have the declutter video down below so you guys can see all of the palettes that I decided to get rid of and that sort of thing, but those were the 5 there plus that one, so I decided to keep 6, which I think is a good amount. But moving over to this little thing here, I did mention already that I had the Tartlet palette. I have a few different setting / priming sprays. We have the Smashbox one, an Urban Decay one, and a Too Faced one. We also have this brush here, which desperately needs to be cleaned. I'm going to just say now that all of these need to be cleaned, let me just tell you, but I have not had time to do that. So this is the Marc Jacobs little foundation brush. It was very expensive, so I decided to keep it. Pretty much the only reason I decided to keep it, which is kind of bad, but whatever. And then we have a few things in the front here. We have some lip products, as well as a new beauty blender that I haven't opened yet. And then we have all of my lipsticks here. I do have a few other ones down in some of these drawers down here, but these are the ones that I decided to put up here just because I wanted to keep all of my MAC lipsticks together, as well as all of my Bite Beauty lipsticks together. So we have 2 Bite Beauty lipsticks here. These 2 are actually ones that I made myself in New York, and it's really cool because you can actually name them on the top. So I named this one Penny, one because my dog's name is Penny, and the other reason is that it's like a penny color. It's like a copper rustic orange color, which, speaking of Penny, hi baby girl, how are you? Do you want to get back up there? Give me a second. I have to go put my dog up somewhere. Here she is. Hi, Beanie. Getting back into it, and then the second one that I have here is Rose, which, again, my dog's name is Penny Rose, and mine is Jenna Rose, so I just figured I would name this Rose, and it's kind of like a pinky grayish color, which I love. So those are the 2 that I made in New York at the Bite Beauty Lip Lab, and then I have 8 MAC lipsticks here, which I've gotten rid of quite a bit of MAC lipsticks. I think I had upwards of like 20 or something like that. So those are all the ones that I decided to keep there. If you want to know all of the shades, let me know down below and I will tell them all to you, but I don't want to do that right now. So next up we have this drawer here. This is where all of my stick foundations and a few lip products and concealers are. We have like a Tarte stick foundation, Anastasia, and then 2 of the Hourglass stick foundations. I love these so much. I have 2 shades, one being a little bit darker and one being lighter. And then we have a matte concealer, Tarte Shape Tape, and Naked Skin Concealer from Urban Decay. And then we have some just lip products here that didn't fit anywhere else, but they're just like the Bite lip mask or whatever this is called, as well as a few other ones. I love my lips to be moisturized, so you guys will see that a lot in this video. But moving into this is another face drawer plus my eyelash curler, which could not fit anywhere else again, but this is where I keep all of my foundations. I actually only kept 2 foundations, the Fenty foundation as well as the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. Then we have the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, we have a Tatcha, whatever this is called, the Silk Canvas primer thing. And we have a few like glowy primers here. One from Cover FX and one from Dr. Brandit. Woohoo! Moving down to here, this is the mascara and brow drawer. So I have some brow stuff back there. We have this, which I just recently started using. It's the Vega Brow, I believe that's what it's called. But I got that in a FabFitFun box. Then I also got the Vega Lash, which basically they're just used to help your lashes and your brows grow faster. So hopefully that's going to be working. I've been using it recently and we're just waiting on some results. So that is where those are. We have a bunch of mascaras, YSL, Marc Jacobs, Benefit Roller Lash, and then all of my Anastasia brow wizzes and stuff like that at the back. And then we're moving into this. This is where I keep all of my liners, eyeliners, liquid eyeliners, lip liners, anything of that sort is in here. I also have a few like Bite stick lip products, and then we have some ColourPop lipsticks and some Sephora lipsticks that didn't fit up here, but that is everything there. We have a lot of Urban Decay eyeliners, the Kat Von D tattoo liquid liner, and we have like Kylie lip pencils and some Bite lip pencils as well. And then the last drawer here we have, I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're all of my Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, as well as the Fenty gloss and a few Bite Beauty liquid lipsticks there as well. And then I also have a NYX like lip plumper lip gloss. It's just a clear lip gloss, but I figured I could use that to maybe get bigger lips. Not quite sure if it'll actually work, but we will see. I haven't actually used it yet. But moving over to this drawer here, this is where we get into all of like the eyeshadows and more of like the powder products, like highlighters, blush, bronzer, that sort of thing. This drawer is a mashup of different things. We have my like smaller palettes. So we have the Naked Basics 2 from Urban Decay. We have the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions, which I had another one of these, but I really, really loved these colors, and none of my eyeshadow palettes have any colors like that, like the super bright colors that I could use for Halloween and stuff like that, so I decided to keep that one. And then I also have my most used bronzer. We have the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and then my most used highlighter, which is the Anastasia Amaretzy highlighter. Wow, so pretty. This is actually like such a beautiful highlighter. Beautiful highlighter. So those are those, and then we move down one to these three. This drawer is kind of empty, but I can't really like fit anything else in here. These are 3 different Becca highlighters, one being this guy here. This is the one that I used today. It's called Vanilla Quartz, which is like absolutely stunning. I think highlighters are definitely one of my favorite products. And then we have this one, which is like a half and half. I believe it's Champagne Pop and Flower Child. And then we have the oh so popular Opal one, which I've had for a while, and it is just beautiful. So that is everything for the Becca drawer. We have this drawer here, which has 4 of the Benefit Box powders. We have Coralista, Rockateur, Gold Rush, and Dallas. Those are my 4 that I decided to keep. I did have all the other ones, but I decided to get rid of them just because I didn't use them. And then we have a NARS blush. I believe this is Madly. Yes, it's a very like neutral brownish blush. And then we have my forever favorite blush. If you've seen my videos before, this has been around for a very long time. This is the Ambient Lighting Blush from Hourglass in Dim Infusion. I love that so much. That's like one of my favorite products ever. And then moving down to these 2 smaller drawers. These ones don't have too much in them right now, but we have a few eye products. So we have 2 of the Stila. Ooh, I am so sorry. Rest in peace, people that were using headphones. But they're the Stila shimmering like eye things. And then we have just an Urban Decay single eyeshadow in Sin. Love this one so much. And that's like my everyday kind of just put it on my finger and put it on my lids kind of shadow. So I love that one, and it's used a lot. And then this right here is all of my like stick or liquid highlighters. So we have one of my favorite products ever, the Hourglass Stick Highlighter. I believe this one is in Gold Flash. And we have a Fenty highlighter here. I believe this one is Starstruck. And then we have a Cuffer FX enhancement drop thingies. And then we are finally down to the last drawer. This is just a random drawer that I just put all of my face powders in, just like my setting powders. This one is just a primed and poreless, like translucent powder from Too Faced. We have a MAC Light Plus Mineralized Skin Finish, and then we have the amazing Laura Mercier translucent powder, and one last highlighting palette. This is the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero highlighting palette. Like I said, I have a lot of highlighters considering this collection is pretty small, so you can definitely tell that highlighting is my favorite thing ever. So that is everything for the makeup. And then just lastly over here we have all of my brushes. Like I mentioned, these need to be desperately cleaned, but I'm not going to show you guys all of them, but I have a bunch of different ones. We have some ColourPop ones, the ones with like the white handle. We have a bunch of Sephora Pro Line brushes. We have an Urban Decay one. We have the Fenty foundation brush, another older Sephora one, and just a bunch of different ones. So that is everything for the brushes. And yeah, that is everything for my makeup collection. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And back to outro Jenna. Bye! Okay guys, so that was everything for my makeup collection. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything that I have in my collection now and what I decided to keep. Definitely, again, if you haven't gone and seen the makeup declutter video, I would definitely recommend going and seeing that. It's not too long of a declutter video. I wanted to make it pretty quick and easy, and I think it turned out really, really well. So definitely go check that out. It'll be down in the description box. But yeah, that's the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, give it a big thumbs up. Also, comment down below what product out of all of my products you think is your favorite. I would love to know. Mine would probably, something that I use on an everyday basis. Recently, it's been actually the Hourglass like stick highlighter. I don't know. I've been really into like super glowy skin. You guys would have saw when I was doing my makeup before. I put a lot of like highlighter on. I didn't even put any foundation on today because my skin's pretty good. So I just put on like some glowy primer from Becca, and then I put on some of the Hourglass stick, and then I put more highlighter on top of that. So it's just very natural and glowy, and I'm very happy with it. So that would definitely be my fave, but let me know what yours is. And remember, you are somebody's reason to smile. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys! I'm such a nerd. Okay, bye!